Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon. Welcome back to the Ragamuffin Estate. We took out the Baron last time with our number 1 team, Reynald, Dismas, Pepsi, and Volpe. Got a lot of stress for it, but they also joined the level 5 club, so it's all well and good and well. And now, because there's no good trinkets out here to gather, we're gonna go to the ruins here with a little bit of an unorthodox team. I'm recording this one in post-commentary here because of reasons. Audio problems, man, they suck. Anyway, protective padlock seems pretty good for the abomination, so I like the idea of that. I really don't like this fortifying garlic. I mean, yeah, you get blight, bleed, and disease resist. The only one of those that seems really nice is the disease resist. But even then, that's not worth fighting a boss over and replacing a potential stat upgrade for. This really seems like the most garbage, very rare trinket in the game. Feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong on that, but even though it doesn't give you any downsides, the upsides just aren't strong. I don't know, man. I don't know. To really take advantage of that, you'd have to go to a place that gives you strong blights, strong bleeds, and has high disease chance. Maybe the Warrens, but even then, that's not really that great. And then we look at the other ones here. They all have trinkets that I already have or that don't seem worth the reward. Like that Trinket of Fasting does not seem worth it. This is a champion mission, so I couldn't grab that anyway. And I don't even like Holy Orders that much. So, you know, this Chalice, not worth going back to the Infestation and, you know, risk getting the Infestation to start again. These are probably good. But I don't want to go back there yet. I'm scared, okay? Restraining Padlock is actually pretty good, and the minus stress for the Abomination and all that good stuff, but I don't think we're ready to take on the Fulminating Prophet yet. Somehow my team got switched around there, but it's not too much to worry about. I did consider it, but we're gonna go to the Skirmish mission, the short one here for all the room battles. Get that protective padlock. Pierrepont's coming with us with Lioness Warpaint and Berserk Charm. She starts with 30% extra damage, and it'll only go up from there, up to 60% if she drops her health low enough. She does lose a little bit of accuracy for it, but there's a reason why that's okay. She also gets a lot of stress here throughout this mission from these trinkets, not necessarily from the actual battles themselves. But yeah, they're going to combine to be really nice. Wicked Hack, Iron Swan come together to allow her to attack the front and the back with pretty much impunity. If it bleeds, not that good here. I'm actually thinking of switching it out. Adrenaline Rush is great for the Cure, Blight, and Bleed, and the heal, of course. But I'm going to take Breakthrough, but also I need to upgrade Breakthrough, and I need to upgrade a bunch of their skills. I'm going to do that, actually. Yeah. Take a little detour here to the guild. Upgrade Breakthrough. Oh, I have level 4 upgrades for most of these folks. That's okay. Who needs money anyway? Money's overrated. You know what I mean? Money? Who needs it? Volbadon. Gonna be coming up here as well. We're gonna upgrade some of his stuff. He's gonna have the old unit standard, which is good for the debuff chance. That's what's important here, and you'll see why. Also, protection from Baristan's head, because he's gonna be playing a very support role here for the Man-at-Arms. Yes, the Man-at-Arms can fight pretty well up front, but support is very good too. Stun skill chance won't come into play. Hopefully Death Blow resist will not come into play here. We're going to use Bellow for the huge debuff. -7 dodge and 6 speed is a huge debuff to the enemy team, especially when it affects every single one. Base chance, by the way, about 140 something with all the trinkets. Pretty darn good. Retribution will be his one offensive move since he's going to be in the 3rd position. Give him a chance to use the Riposta as well. Will stack very nicely with Defender. And then Command for buffing our accuracy and crit. Is pretty good. He's pretty good. Alright, let's buff up some of these things. Even more accuracy and crit? Heck yeah. Make Riposta a little bit stronger by buffing up Retribution. I think that's worth the money. Yeah, 5 more protection, please. 60 protection when he uses that one time is pretty darn nice. And Bellow, look at that. 8 dodge and 6 speed subtracted from the enemy. That is huge. Ravenaut is going to be coming along with us as well in the 2nd position. He's going to have Osmond Chains to make his range skills, also known as his non-transform skills, a little bit stronger. Beast Bile and Manacles. It doesn't do much for Beast Bile because Beast Bile doesn't actually have damage. Does help with the crit chance. Kind of. And the crit chance is actually good for the chains. It makes the chains very nice. And then we do have this Blight Amulet, which is for the Beast Bile. Increases Blight skill chance, give him a little bit of Blight resist. Loses some bleed resist over that, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright. And of course he has all of his skills at all times because of the nature of his character, which means here goes 7,000 gold down the drain. We're just going to bump all these up here. I mean, they're all kind of worth it. He gets more healing back when he transforms back to a human with this. With manacles, he gets the stun chance. I mean, come on. How can you not up your stun chances? That's really good. Blight chance going up, and it does more blight per turn. I mean, how can you not? It's, like, too good. So we're going to up that as well. Absolution, I mean, better stress heal, better regular heal. Yeah, please. And everything else, when he's a beast, yeah, let's upgrade that stuff. Now we're going to sell some things that I don't need, like that speed stone. I never use the worry stone. I've never used that trinket. Sell some duplicate trinkets as well. We're going to sell this duplicate blasphemous vial. Probably never get a chance to use two of them at once. Same thing with the Resurrection's Collar and the Paralyzer's Crest. And look at that, we actually have money again. What do you know? Consider selling some other things too, but believe we choose the X on that, and then we go to Mall Bank and say, yo, how you gonna rock? You're gonna rock the Lucky Dice and the Feather Crystal for 42 dodge. Oh my god. And a little bit of extra speed as well. 10 speed is nothing to sneeze at either. Stun resist drops, move resist drops, but he's a jester. He can move around. He's going to be rocking Inspiring Tune and Battle Ballad for even more buffs. We have a lot of buffs on this team. And some stress relief, of course. Solo and Finale are in case we get shuffled around. He can move himself back to the very back if he gets moved to, say, the second position or the third. So let's go ahead and buff his abilities up here. Of course, more buffs, more stress relief. Always a good thing. We're going to buff up the accuracy and the damage on Finale as well. And I believe it also buffs up the debuff on Solo. So that's how we're going to go. We got 6,000 gold. Let's spend it all. We have nobody with the Crimson Curse right now, which is amazing. And 36 blood when we get 2 more every turn. I'm feeling pretty good about the curse right now. We'll see if that ends up staying the case. We're going to take some anti-venom and some bandages just to be safe. And I consider taking more food, but I consider against it. Nothing else to worry about here. Took probably more keys than I need to, now that I think about it, but that's okay. If you live for risk and darkness, by all means, bring few torches. Not in veteran missions, I don't. Champion missions, maybe.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
All right. Let's drive them back from our seat. Start with a nice surprise here. Bone Noble. It's going to be my first target here because stress relief is a bad no-no. Our team does have a lack of heals. We do have 2 people on our team who can heal themselves, those being Pierpont and, not Valbadon, Ravenot. Breakthrough is best move here because I wanted to hit the Bone Noble as much as I could. Get the stun going off was very, very nice. And then, are we going to pack it on even farther, or are we going to go with Bellow? You know what? We are going to scream at him.
Impressive.
Love it. -8 dodge and 6 speed is nothing to laugh at when it comes to the Bone Noble, considering how high his dodge and speed normally are. He's down to 3 speed. Ouch.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
That crit start was not fantastic, but again, that debuff to his speed and dodge is so good. Pierpont has 16 speed. 6 freaking teen. Granted, that's from the buffs from the Jester, but still, he has 18 speed now. Oh my god, our team is so fast, and their team is so slow.
Decisive pummeling.
It's fantastic. All right, we could get rid of the bleeds here, but instead, I'm going to go with a Beast Bile. Because this will guarantee, if we get the Blight, that the Bone Noble goes away.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And then he takes damage over time. It's good stuff. Not getting the dodges we want here, but that's all right. At least we didn't get the debuff. More rending for more old gods. We can get rid of that bleed with no problem. Man, she had 20 speed for a second there. That is nuts. All right. She's all nice and healthy and fine and healthy and fine and healthy. We are going to get a little bit of stress relief up in here. Look at this. 13 stress relief. That's good stuff. Man, if we had heals, this team would be amazing. All right, let's slap you with some chains. Let you blight out. And then we're gonna slap you with retribution.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That'll do, man-at-arms. That'll do. Also, he's stress-free now.
The slow death.
Beautiful.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Actually beautiful. Look at this loot. Look at this loot. We got some food. Got some other crap that I'm not gonna worry about. That food was enough to at least offset the bleed that he's gonna take here, so we'll keep the bandage for now. That kind of sucks.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
45 dodge, and he still got hit by that trap. I'll tell you, that trap has good aim. That is a aiming trap. That's a funny joke, game. You're a funny guy. I'm not doing this. I thought about it. I really did think about it while we were going through the run. I was like, hey, if everything else goes great, we'll come back and do it. I'm not doing that. Not with this team. No way. Trampled Journal. I do not fear the darkness. This is my house. And y'all have to get out of my house. Alright, that's exactly what it said. Didn't say anything more. This fight could suck a lot. We got lots of stress coming from the Bone Noble. Lots of potential damage coming from that arbalest in the back. I'm sorry, marksman. Didn't mean to insult your intelligence. Breakthrough is tempting, but I mean, you gotta go with Iron Swan.
Obliterated.
You gotta go with Iron Swan. Especially when you can crit like that. I mean, my god. Yo, that was a lot of damage. Let's get the bellow going. Oh yeah, the yell of death. I love this. I love the bellow strategy on the man-at-arms. That debuff is so big. In fact,
the tide turns.
You know, you can obviously stack up as many of the same type of hero per team as you want. I think stacking on man-at-arms is like some of the best you can possibly stack. Because you could be stacking speed and dodge on your team,
as the fiend
lowering
falls,
it on their team.
A faint hope blossoms.
And it's just, it provides such a statistical advantage to your team. It's amazing. Ravenaw took a lot of damage here. That's pretty bad. Also, you know, with the right things, we could up our accuracy instead. So I could, like, you know, have a leper up front who's built all for damage, minus accuracy. Throw one man-at-arms in there to use command, and he's hitting every time. The man-at-arms is actually, he might actually be the best support class if you don't factor heals into it. Obviously, if you factor heals, it's kind of hard to beat the Vestal as a support class, simply because of her reliability. Then again, Flagellant is pretty good at support as well, and I would not count out the Occultist either, although I don't like the RNG-ness of his heals. I do think he comes off far better offensively, but I don't know. I think the Man-at-Arms is kind of underplayed as a support character because his support skills are actually fantastic. Again, minus the heals, which he doesn't have any, so you can't really count toward him what he doesn't have. Oh, don't yell at me, Jester, about a 5-round match. You jerk. Just get some stress relief going. That's right. You get him back down to 0. You've done your job. Thank you. You gonna end this fight? You gonna end this fight? I think we're gonna end this fight. We're not gonna end this fight. We're gonna wait. And then we're gonna end this fight.
Compassion is
we're waiting.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
And then we end the fight. I was considering yelling at him to death, but I decided to go with the guaranteed kill. An eye patch. Sly eye patch.
Be wary.
It's not that good.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It's not that good. 4 dodge, I mean, Volbadon, he has 60 protection when he uses Defender 1 time. He doesn't need 4 dodge. He's just gonna tank everything. Oh man. Yeah, I think because of his kit, nice dodge by the way on that trap. The Man-at-Arms is probably a lot better as support than most people realize. I could be wrong. Maybe everybody knows he's a great support at this point. I don't know. I remember when the Man-at-Arms was first released into the Darkest Dungeon, his counterattack was so strong that you could literally do anything with a team of 4 Man-at-Arms. And you could clear the entire game. Because you just had the first 3 all use Retribution. They counterattacked for massive damage. And then the 4th one was just support. It was stupid. It was actually stupid. Oh, man. Oh, release Man-at-Arms was great. God, that damage is great, too. Like, Pierpont not messing around between the Berserk Charm and that War Paint. Like, insane damage. Let's get the debuffs
Precision
going.
and power.
I love that debuff trinket. So good. Oh boy. Ah,
Mortality
jeez.
clarified in a single strike.
This is why I don't like the marksman, arbalest, the bone guys with the crossbows. I don't like them at all. Oh. Their crit chance is so high compared to, I think, literally every other enemy in the game. I don't think there's a single enemy who has more crit chance than he does.
Maintain the offensive.
Can we get a double stun? Or second stun? However you want to put it. I think we could try. Got Osmond chains. Doesn't really help with the stun chance, but we can hit him hard. Let's do the blight. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Tried to say blight and bile in the same word there. Doesn't really work that way. Going with protection in the back row because we're going to need it right here, and it worked out. I mean, 2 damage. That probably would have been like 7 or 8 on our jester there. So that I think that was a good move. Personal opinion and all that, you know. Don't bump me, bro. All right. I really, I mean, I consider some stress relief here, but and I go for a little bit because the jester's at like 17. His buffs are very good too, but most people understand that the jester is a very good support character. His bleeds are excellent, though.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And the jester can more easily be used as both offensive support. I said both, but I didn't said offensive support correctly. So technically, I would say he's just a good offensive support.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Very nice. Look at this trinket. Gonna drop that emerald. Gonna drop this journal page. Gonna grab that trinket. Bag of marbles. Pretty great. If it was for any character other than the antiquarian, please don't. Oh, he did it. You dingus. No problem. No problem at all. Nothing must be left untouched. Gotta touch his torch. Touch the torch. Got a torch. That's how it goes. This Plutomania is like really bothering me. I didn't realize how bad Plutomania was until this mission. Like, most of them you can tell what's going to trigger the negative quirk, but Plutomania, anything that could have gold in it, which is practically anything, is going to trigger that quirk. So, it's a lot worse than I imagined. I kind of really want these. Kind of really want some more. I'm going to drop that. There you go. Oh, I had a stack of crests already. Cool. I really wanted that, so I'm happy I was able to make room there. We need more heirlooms. We need to start upgrading our buildings a little bit more here. Especially, I should say, since we have a level 5 team now. I considered having the Jester do that, but I'm going to have the Hellion do this. Her chance of disarming is pretty good, and she will get more out of the stress relief, which she did not get.
That such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
And she could survive that hit much better than the Jester could. I don't want to risk anyone falling to death's door here, especially since we don't have a regular healer. So this fight could be tough. Now, I think it's also the last fight, and I think it's the only room battle we had in this entire dungeon. Everything else was a hallway battle. Yeah, this one could be really tough. So let's get rid of the back row. All right, stress is done deal. Let's get some debuffs so that we're going first. And then the problems will start. Because as you can see, this guy's foul and he wards. So, yeah, that sucks. That's not what I want. Ooh, Axe Blade. Lowers move and stun resist. So yeah, this could be a fairly nasty team. I think Breakthrough is the move here, because you gotta hit them all. You gotta catch them all with your giant Axe Blade. Gonna go for some good old buffs here, and then we're gonna have to stun that sun. You know what I mean? It has to happen. There you go. All right, now we can hit old Shooty here, but first we're gonna use Defender again. I gotta play a little bit safe. Yeah, I did the right thing again. Oh, 2 damage. Oh, suck my 2. What a dodge. What a champion. Beautiful dodge on that Axe Blade. Let's go. Next turn, Breakthrough again? Yeah, we're gonna Breakthrough again. Again, did 6 damage. Pretty consistently good right there, but this gets the kill. Revenant with those chains, man. He's done it. All right, now we're in a relatively safe spot. They can still play with us a bit and make us feel bad about our lives, but they're not particularly powerful. They can't take our damage down. Or our health, I should say. We're gonna go for command here. Why not? Something different. Get some accuracy. Let's perform beyond one's limits, yo. Ow, that's stunning. Move resist. Alright, so now they're warding each other. That's just like a big old Ouroboros of warding. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, what are we gonna do about it? We're gonna hit somebody in the face. Just like this. And it's gonna do hardly any damage. This is a good spot for Beast Bile, technically. Yeah, get that 4 damage per turn going on a relatively consistent basis. We should be pretty good. Command again? Yeah, why not? Was that the worst move he could have made? Yeah, probably. But here comes dead weight. Now I hate my life. There's the move back. And of course, if it moves back, it's gonna get the stun. Granted, we got the lowered stun resist and everything thanks to the Axe Blade here. So, it was kind of a foregone conclusion. Still, not my favorite conclusion. Alright, this is not the best book I've ever read, is what I'm trying to say. Get some stress relief going on Volbadon here. He's stress-free, fancy-free, feeling good. Oh, you want to move me to the front, huh? Alright. Let's just screw you guys, then. Let's do it. Oh, yeah! Look at that pathetic damage. Luckily, it gets stronger over time. Okay. Volbadon, what's your play here? Your play is to protect Pierrepont. Get that guard going on, and then they're going to go straight after, of course, Ravenon. Good dodge, though. Good beastly dodge. Oh my god, the 2 damage. The 2 damage, that's all you can do to him. He's so good at protection. Let's just ruin the boy here. Oh, yeah. Some rage going on. Get that kill. She's done it. We've done it. Stress relief on ourselves as the Jester. Down to 0 stress, and then once this guy goes away,
and improvement.
I said once that guy, go away, get out of here. There you go.
Death by inches.
Ravenall turns back. Everyone else gets a little bit of stress relief. Life's good. He gets a little bit of a minus speed, but I don't care about that. All right, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna drop these shovels now. Drop this medicinal herb. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's in this thing here. Also, we could move forward. Not going to do that yet, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at her skills here, and I forgot why I was looking at these. Oh, the curse of post-commentary. Yikes. I have no idea why I'm looking at their stats screen right now. I think I'm considering whether or not I'm going to go move forward or not. Or, no, I'm considering whether I'm going to go back to fight the Shambler. I'm not. It's stupid. This team is not flexible enough to fight the Shambler. I mean, the Jester is probably the most flexible. We'd have to switch out his solo and his finale for his bleeding attacks and move him forward. But we don't have anyone who could fit the back row, and we don't have any heals, so I don't think it's going to be worth it. That said, I don't know why, but I thought the holy water worked on that sarcophagus. I don't think anything does, but we got a jute tapestry out of it, so it's like, hot dang. Give me that gold. Drop these torches. You don't need this crap. Drop these anti-venoms. Sweet. Now we're going to move forward to the next room. Oh, wait. We dropped the shovels. Because I'm a smarty smart pants. Well, you know what that means. We're getting the heck out.
More bones returned to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
I'm not good at this game. Anyway, good gold haul from this one. I mean, 17,000 gold. Yeah, it's a pretty good haul for a short mission. Pretty decent on the heirlooms as well. No complaints at the very least. Let's see what comes into our team here. No level ups, didn't expect one. Alright, we got some traits. Satanophobia replaced Tuckered Out. I guess I'm okay with that. I don't know why you got Satanophobia, more stress against the unholy when fighting the ruins and absolutely wrecking them, but whatever. Stress Eater is terrible. Extra food if their stress gets too high. Warren Scrounger is okay. Warren's Tactician replacing Unholy Slayer. I mean, it's damage replacing damage, just from a different place, so I'm okay with it. It's not really that great. Not really terrible.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Dismas decided to F off for a while because he's flagellating so hard. He just can't stop flagellating. He flagellated his skin off. Now he's left. Anyway, Reynold also recovered 69 stress. I made a joke about that when I was live recording. That's the only joke I can remember. Because of course it is. I want to look at districts. I want to build something new. I want to get the bank. but I need 50 portraits, and I have 3. So that's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, I want to build more of these. I got a couple of blueprints, and we have the space for it. Infestation is still at 0. That's really good. I'm probably going to avoid the courtyard for a while and try to keep that at 0. I'm also tempted about getting this focus ring here, but not quite yet. That said, we'll find out where we're going next time here on Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more Darkest Dungeon. Thank you again for watching this episode of Thet Plays the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video.